Hello, friends. Welcome to Betkraft, your home of short football predictions and analysis. Okay, today again, 15th day of March, 2024, we took our time and picked up some games that are happening today across the globe, and we made our in-depth analysis of those games, and we come up with the verdicts. We saw how we fared yesterday. Yesterday wasn't the best days for us, but we saw some of the predictions that we had, actually coming out true, and some of them, fall short. It's a football game. Anything that can happen. A red card could happen in a football game, and then you fell out of, these teams, fall short, fall short of expectations. Okay, it does happen. All right. But that being said, we still go ahead because you know on average we do far more better than most in this very channel. So today we have some games going on, and before I head on, I want to urge some of you who are seeing our video for the very first time to please click the subscription button down there so that you do not miss out, and as well we grow because this is a new channel. We have to grow in this very channel. All right, that being said, please, have you done that? Have you done the subscription? Okay, you've done that. All right, let's move on to the first game of the day. And the first game that we have for you today is in French League One, where we have Toulouse coming up against Lyon in French League One, and we look at how they fared in the past 20 as usual, and as well as looking at their recent games and also head-to-head for both sides. So for the home side, which is Toulouse, they have been able to manage 7 wins, 5 draws, and 8 losses in the past 20 games they've had. And the away side of FC Lyon have seen 12 wins, 2 draws, and 6 losses in the past 20 games they've had. And you look at how they fared in the recent past, you can as well see that for the home side, which is Toulouse, they have been able to manage 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss in the past 5 games they've played. Okay, and away side, Lyon have seen also 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss in the past 5 games they've played. Pretty poor outside because Toulouse is being ranked 11 and Lyon is ranked 10 in the French League One. Okay, but we take a look at the head-to-head for both sides. We'll see that in the past 8 head-to-heads meetings for this side, we see that Lyon have been able to enjoy 5 wins out of 8 in this head-to-head, and the other 3 being draw in the past head-to-head for both sides. And the last time they met was in December, where Lyon defeated Toulouse by 3-0. Lyon was playing at home on that occasion, but seeing that Lyon is enjoying a pretty dominant head-to-head of this fixture, we expect Lyon to come up with very good results in this very game. Away win, that's our verdict in this very encounter. And going to the next, it is in German Bundesliga, where we have FC Cologne coming up against RB Leipzig. And we look at how they fared in the past 20 for the home side. Cologne have managed 3 wins, 9 draws, and 8 losses in the past 20 games, while the away side, Leipzig have seen 10 wins, 3 draws, and 7 losses in the past 20 games they've had. The recent past for both sides, we're going to also look at it and say that Cologne is having 3 draws in the past 5 and 2 losses. Okay, 3 draws and 2 losses in the past 5 games they've had. Okay, and then RB Leipzig have seen 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss in the past 5 games they've had. And looking at how they fared in the recent past, in the recent head-to-head, last time they met, we saw RB Leipzig defeating Cologne by 6-0. And we saw the other past, the last 4 fixtures of these last 4 occasions. We saw that Leipzig have defeated this side 2 times, and Cologne have not been able to defeat Leipzig. The best they could muster is a draw, 2 draws in the last 4 fixtures. So in this very encounter, we expect the away side, Leipzig, who is in better form and better condition at the moment, to pick up the sports in this very encounter. Away to win, that's our verdict also in that very game. And going still in Germany, but in German Bundesliga 2, the lower division, we'll see Onasbrock coming up against Fortuna Düsseldorf in that division. And you can also note that the away side is ranked 4th and the home side is ranked 18 in that German division. And we could look at how they fared in the past 20. You can as well see that for the home side, they've been able to manage 4 wins, 8 draws and 8 losses in the past 20 games, and away side have seen 9 wins, 6 draws, and 5 losses in the past 20 games. And looking at how they fared in the recent past, we see that the home side Honors Brock have seen 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw in the past 5 games, and the away side Fortuna Dusseldorf have also seen 2 wins and 3 draws in the past 5 games of played. Okay, and all right, looking at the head-to-head for both sides, we'll see that in the past 4 head-to-head games for both sides, the away side have seen 2 wins. Fortuna Dusseldorf have been able to defeat this side on 2 occasions, while Honors Brock have not been able to win against Dusseldorf. So they have managed just 2 draws in these very occasions, in this very fixture. All right, and that led us to the verdict that the away side is much more chanced to pick up the spoils in this very game. We expect the away side to win as well in this very game. And the next game, also in the same league, German second division, we have a Paderborn coming up against Eintracht Braunschweig. Okay, and looking at how they fared in the past 20 for both sides, the home side, Paderborn have seen 10 wins, 3 draws, and 7 losses in the past 20 games. The away side, Braunschweig, have seen 8 wins, 1 draw, and 11 losses in the past 20 games. And looking at how they fared in the recent past, and you see that the home side have managed 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. While Braunschweig, the away side, have only managed 1 win, 1 draw, and 3 losses in the past 5 games. Okay, making the home side much more preferred side to take the spoils. But also looking at the head-to-head for both sides, we see that in the last 4 head-to-heads, Paderborn, which is the home side, have seen 3 wins out of 4 in the past 4 head-to-head for both sides, while Braunschweig have managed just a draw in 1 occasion out of those 4 fixtures. So it is the home side, Paderborn, who is much more fancy to take the spoils. Home win, that's our verdict in this very encounter. Okay, and the next game we have for you is in Italian Serie A, where we have Empoli coming up against Bologna. And looking at how they fared in the past 20, Empoli have been able to manage 5 wins, 6 draws, and 9 losses. The away side have seen Bologna have seen 12 wins, 4 draws, and 4 losses in the past 20 games I've had. And looking at how they fared in recent past, you can also see that Empoli have managed 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. Okay, and the away side, Bologna, have seen 4 wins and 1 loss. That loss coming against Inter Milan, their home at their home in the Italian Serie A match. Okay, you can also note that Bologna have been able to defeat Atalanta, and Lazio, and Fiorentina in recent past. Yeah, a team that is considered to be in a very good form, and we expect them to do very well in this very game. And also, what you note is the fact that Bologna defeated Empoli in their last head-to-head meeting. In the past, in the past 4 head-to-head, Empoli have managed 2 wins, Bologna have managed 1 win, and they have had 1 draw in the past 4 head-to-head for both sides. But we expect Bologna, who is in better condition and have a better form, they want to start winning ways in this very encounter. So we expect away side Bologna to win outrightly in this very encounter. Okay, that's our verdict. And going to the last prediction for the day is in Spanish La Liga, where we'll have Sociedad coming up against Cadiz. And Sociedad is ranked 6th and Cadiz is ranked 18th. Spanish La Liga. You look at how they fared in the past 20. You see that the home side Cadiz have been able to win 6. They have had 8 draws and 6 losses. And the away side have had 2 wins, 10 draws, and 8 losses in the past 20 games. And looking at how they fared in recent occasions, we see that in the recent past for both sides, we see that Sociedad have been able to manage just 1 win, 3 losses, and 1 draw in the past 5 games. And the away side have seen 1 win again, 2 draws, and 2 losses. The 1 win coming against Atletico, a very good win for Cadiz. But can as well look at how they fared in the head-to-head. In the past 8 head-to-head, have seen Sociedad winning 5 out of the past 8 head-to-head matches for both sides, and the other 3 being a draw against Cadiz in the past 8 head-to-head. Okay, Cadiz have not been able to defeat Sociedad, but rather they have been able to manage 3 draws in the past 8 head-to-head. And in this very game, it is the home side, Real Sociedad, who's expected to come up winners in this very encounter. Home win, that's our verdict. Okay, and that concludes our predictions on Betcraft today. Remember to play responsibly. Do not put all your fortune in betting. Okay, because this is football, anything could happen. You know, all right. Despite all these predictions, anything could just happen. All right. Remember to play safe. Remember to not accumulate too much. Accumulate as much as 4 in your ticket. That way, you are somehow in a better chance to be successful in this very endeavor. Hope to see you again tomorrow. But until then, keep winning.